having a chat with you because really you're the FA Cup king. You run with Lincoln from a couple of seasons back. Even now when you look at it, you must just think, that is amazing, astonishing, almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. It's one of them, it's going to go down in history. First ever non-league side to get to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Yeah, it was a special moment, and it's a story I'll be able to tell for many years.
Yeah, when was the point on the journey where you really thought this is turning into something special?
I think we played at Ipswich and we managed to get a replay at home, and we beat them. And then we kind of thought, we said to ourselves, let's just keep going, keep enjoying the journey. We got Brighton. I think at the time they were top in the Championship. Played them at home, managed to beat them. Couldn't believe it. Then we played next, Bromley away, and stayed in the game as long as possible. Managed to nick a late goal.
Absolutely classic case really of building momentum. You just got on a roll, and it's such a football cliche, isn't it? But you did it. You just kept going.
Yeah, exactly. We just kept going. It was nice because we was doing well in the league, and you know, the cup competition was always a break away from the league, because ultimately the league was the most important thing at the time. But we enjoyed it. All the players, all the fans, and management team all stuck together and enjoyed the journey.
How did it feel walking out at Arsenal?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Obviously, before and after the game is totally different to when you're planning it. Planning it, you don't really take much notice, and no different to playing a normal game. But it's a special moment, walking out at Emirates in front of so many fans. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah,
and you were in that one for a long while. I know the final score was obviously a big win for Arsenal, but half-time, the first goal.
Yeah, it was actually, I think the goal came at the wrong time. We could get in at half-time and get coached a little bit, because they were pulling us apart. But they're far superior than us. They're world-class players, and it was always going to come to an end at one stage.
Did you notice a real step up when you played Arsenal compared with Burnley in the round before?
Yeah, exactly. Same league, but totally different kettle of fish. Like I said, international world class players, and yeah, they were very good.
So you've got all the inspiration you need for a good cup run this time around, and Posh have had some decent runs in recent seasons as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's very important to have a good cup run, because it's great for the football club, great for the fans, great for players, because if you do manage to pick a big side out, it's good to go and test yourself against those kind of players. So it's very important. We take Bromley very serious Saturday and get a good result.
Yeah, when you get to the third round, you'll be aiming to do a bit of a giant killing, but for this game on Saturday, it's all about avoiding that banana skin.
Yeah, I think we go there and play the way we can play, and don't take Bromley too lightly, because they are a good side. They're good players, and we can do what we can do, and approach the game in the right manner. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Does the defeat last weekend focus the mind a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. It's a poor result last week, weren't it? So this week's about putting things right.
And of course, one notable factor about Bromley, they have an artificial pitch. How do you feel about that?
Not used to what we're playing on, but lucky enough we have a artificial pitch at the training ground. So we've been training on it all week, and a lot of the boys have played on it before. So it will be odd, but we're used to it.
What sort of things do you have to look out for?
Just little things like that. I don't think the ball bounces as much. So when you think you're going to receive a ball up by your neck, it's just literally dies. And so it's one of them where you can't let the ball run underneath your foot.
Yeah. So with the training this week, it's just been a case of replicating that situation over and over again, just to get your head around it.
Yeah, exactly. Just to get a feel of it. I know that they play on it week in, week out, but no excuses. We've trained on it all week, and at the end of the day, without being disrespectful, we're League One players, so we got to go there and do a job.
Yeah, and it takes you back to a couple of seasons ago with Lincoln, where you'd have been well used to going away to these types of grounds.
Yeah, exactly. Look, obviously, it's like I said, we can't. Bromley, they're good players. They're a conference team. A lot of teams, when I was at Lincoln, would have looked at us as a conference team, but we showed that with the right game plan and right togetherness and spirit, you can achieve the unachievable.